William Wordsworth is best known for his contributions to the Romantic movement in literature. Born in the Lake District of England, he spent much of his life surrounded by the natural beauty of the countryside, which deeply influenced his poetry. He attended Cambridge University, where he became friends with other famous poets of the time, including Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Together, they published the collection Lyrical Ballads, which is considered a landmark in English literature. Wordsworth's poetry often focused on nature, childhood, and memories, and he was known for his use of simple, everyday language to convey complex emotions and ideas. His work had a profound impact on the development of modern poetry, and he is considered one of the greatest poets in the English language. Daffodils is a poem by Wordsworth, published in 1807. The poem describes a solitary wanderer who comes across a field of daffodils and is struck by their beauty. The poem is divided into 3 stanzas, each with a different focus. In the first stanza, the speaker describes himself as a cloud floating over hills and valleys when he suddenly comes across a field of daffodils. The speaker observes the daffodils, which are swaying in the breeze, and notes that there are thousands of them. The speaker is struck by the beauty of the scene, and notes that the daffodils are more beautiful than anything he has ever seen before. In the second stanza, the speaker continues to describe the daffodils, noting their beauty and their ability to create a sense of joy within him. The speaker compares the daffodils to the stars that twinkle in the night sky, suggesting that they are just as bright and beautiful. The speaker also notes that the daffodils seem to be dancing, creating a sense of movement and energy within the scene. In the third stanza, the speaker reflects on the memory of the daffodils and notes that the memory of the daffodils brings him joy. The poem celebrates the beauty of nature and the power of memory to bring joy and comfort. The daffodils serve as a symbol of the beauty and wonder of the natural world, while also representing the power of memory to bring happiness and contentment. The poem is often interpreted as a celebration of the romantic belief in the importance of nature and the power of the individual imagination. The poem contains several poetic devices that contribute to its overall impact and beauty. Here are some of the most prominent poetic devices used in the poem. Personification is the attribution of human qualities to non-human objects or concepts. In the poem, the daffodils are personified as dancing and tossing their heads in sprightly dance. This personification creates a sense of energy and movement in the scene, adding to its overall impact. Imagery is the use of descriptive language to create sensory impressions in the reader's mind. The poem is full of vivid imagery, such as the description of the daffodils as fluttering and dancing in the breeze and the comparison of their beauty to the stars in the Milky Way. This imagery creates a sense of wonder and beauty in the reader's mind. A metaphor is a comparison between two unlike things without using the words like or as. In the poem, the daffodils are compared to a crowd and a host, creating a sense of abundance and joy in the scene. Alliteration is the repetition of the same sound at the beginning of several words in a sentence. In the poem, the phrase fluttering and dancing in the breeze uses alliteration to create a sense of movement and energy. Enjambment is the continuation of a sentence or phrase from one line of poetry to the next without punctuation. The poem uses enjambment to create a sense of flow and continuity, allowing the reader to experience the scene as a single, uninterrupted moment. These poetic devices work together to create a vivid and memorable scene that celebrates the beauty of nature and the power of memory. The rhyme scheme of the poem is ABABCC. This means that the first and third lines of each stanza rhyme with each other, while the second and fourth lines rhyme with each other. The last 2 lines of the poem, which form a couplet, also rhyme with each other. Overall, the poem is monumental of the spirit of Romantic age and is still winning the hearts of readers.